Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2024 Toyota 4Runner. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, any scratches, any kind of blemishes here on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's ship-shape in there. And then finally we'll pop the hood and evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are honestly really good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's where it normally is. But I'm not really seeing a whole lot of much of anything. So you got a little bit of a scuff right in here. So it's not catching my finger. So honestly, that might be able to get buffed out. And then you have a small chip here that's already been filled. So that's not going to get any worse than it already is. But other than that, it just needs a bath. So starting off really strong. But let's start going around, see if there's anything else that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. Tires on here are in great condition. We got loads of life left in those, so love that. Got your running boards down there. Got your tow hitch in the back. That's always a good thing. Cool. Looks like you got a little bit of a chip right in there. Actually, is that? It's chipped so smoothly, I'm wondering if that's how it's supposed to be. But for now, we're gonna say it's chipped on the plastic piece there. Like, oh, okay, well, never mind. I thought it was a scratch, but 'twas not so. Right up in here, that is, oh, that's coming off as well. Okay, never mind. All right, well, as far as the exterior goes, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. It looks really, really nice, honestly. So let's hop inside, see what we can find in the interior. Right. It's cold. All right, so we got two warning lights up, which are the seatbelt light and the gas light, both of which are pretty easy fixes. Other than that, everything up here looks super solid. Let's cycle through a couple things just to make sure. Good to go, good to go, good to go. Awesome. Check the warnings, no messages. Cool, so everything up here looks super solid. As far as interior features go, you have a lot of them. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But starting off, sorry, I'm choking over here. All right, anyway, so you're gonna have your heated seats down here, so those are nice this time of year. You can also drop the back window. Pretty cool. You have a giant sunroof up top, which is always nice. Love sunroofs. You're gonna have a lot of your off-roading features, your traction control and all that stuff up here, as well as just, I mean, sunglasses holder. So that's cool too, I guess. You have your pre-collision system, lane departure warning. You also have blind spot monitor up there as well. And then just controlling your mirrors and your basic stuff, you know, windows roll down and whatnot. So that's always cool. Anyway, down here's going to be your four-wheel drive. Your AC is blowing and feels pretty nice, actually. So that's awesome as well. Up here, let's check your audio system. All right, actually, you got a pretty good audio system. That's kind of nice. Other than that, you have your volts down here. You can control a couple of them in the back, and on and on and on. So up on the home screen here, you can have your navigation system. You can also connect your phone. You can download apps and, you know, yada, yada, everything else up there. As far as interior condition goes, it's honestly really, really good. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really anything. So very, very nice. It doesn't have any weird smells. There's no smoke smell. There's no like musty, whatever smells. It's got the new car smell. In case you're worried about smoke or something, that is not the case in this one. So other than that, everything else is pretty straightforward. So we can go over features all day. For the sake of time, let's call it there. Let's go pop the hood in the engine bay, check that out real quick, and then that should be good for this video. All right, so while we're out here, just really, really quick, here's a quick look around some of our lot. So this is maybe, I don't know, between a couple rows, maybe like 30% of our cars. So we go down far past that building over there. We have another building over there. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33 years, which you don't have to know that. It's not like critical or anything, but I do feel like it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with. We didn't just start up last year. So anyway, let's take a quick peek. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything that's under here at all, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around your battery, if all your metal pieces up in here are brown and covered in rust, and you got like, cobwebs and junk all over everything, then, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. Very, very well maintained. There's really not even dust on it, so no complaints at all. It looks very, very nice. And for 2024, I'm not super surprised, but we're still gonna triple check everything. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you wanna see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new 4Runner.